Dexter Fowler makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
That's yanked into the stands, strike one.
First pitch, 1-0.
Hit out towards second. Kipnis has it. On to first, and Fowler is retired for the game's first out. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Yeah, you know, you have to be careful with Daddy Longlegs himself, Dexter Fowler. He's a catalyst for this offense when his bat is hot. Just needs to keep having good at-bats.
Chris Bryant stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Altogether a fine afternoon for baseball. 66 degrees the game time temperature. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. And with that, let's give you a look at how the Tribe stacks up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, one of the great shortstops in the game, especially when you're talking about athleticism, Francisco Lindor. What he does just amazes every time out. We'll get an opportunity to watch him in this one.
Kluber steps into his windup. Here comes the first pitch. Anthony Rizzo is in with two away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
And that's the pitch that's going to give a lot of guys trouble. Not just the superstars. That is big-time break right there.
Ramirez has got it, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And now the Indians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. Jake Arrieta, a Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, he's got a career ERA under 4. For a starting pitcher, that is very dependable. They're just looking for a consistent start here in this one.
Out in front of it, strike one. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting second.
Stepping in, Jason Kipnis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The relay, and it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him.
Oh! The shortstop.
Francisco Lindor gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Mike Napoli set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
First pitch on its way. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw not in time as he steals second.
That is impressive speed right there when you can still steal a base on a slide step. Wow, that was nice.
Right side hit hard. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Michael Brantley stands in trying to cash in the first inning. Runners at the corners, 2 away.
Yeah, and if nothing else, they've at least done a pretty good job of making this starter work right here in the first inning.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Back goes Hayward. Gone! So a 3-run shot to right center field, and the Indians move in front now, 3-0.
Well, this is the chance you take when you work up in the zone like this. I mean, this is right in his happy zone, and he jumps all over it and sends it right over the wall.
Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez. And he will flail at a fastball here to start things out. Not looking for that, apparently, and it's strike 1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As the Indians continue to pull away, it's now 4-0. The 0-1 on its way. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Now, people describe this guy as throwing a heavy sinker. Would you guys agree with that? A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. Second inning coming up from Progressive Field. Cleveland's out in front, 4-0. Leading off the inning, Ben Zobrist, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
Chisenhall going back on it, still going back. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. Kyle Schwarber will stand in as he'll get a break from playing the field and be the DH here in this one.
Yeah, it's a nice luxury to have here in an interleague ball game. You give him a little bit of a break from the field, but you still keep that big bat in the lineup.
Tap fouled at home plate. Kluber's ready. 0-2 pitch on its way. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
That's the way you want to see guys respond after giving up a home run. You know, some guys, they go into a shell, they hang their heads. Some guys get a little gun shy, they start to nibble at the corners. This guy, he gets teed off, and he comes right after the next guy in the lineup. If I'm a pitching coach, that's what I want to see.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Addison Russell into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going.
Russell.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. That's by him for strike 1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. But the Cubs do get one back on the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Yan Gomes strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Swing and a line drive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Well, that's what happens when your mind sees fastball, but it winds up being a slider. Just no way to correct in time to get a good swing. Looks like you're swinging underwater.
Number 30 settles into the box for his first chance. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. First curveball of the day for him, and likely not the last.
No, he's got a good one. There's no doubt about that. He'll start it on the hip versus righties, and he'll backdoor it to lefties. Two different locations, but equally effective.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Carlos Santana stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. But this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Stick around because Jason back from Progressive Field as we're set for the beginning of the 3rd inning here on the show. And there is Jason Hayward. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Jason Hayward.
Kluber sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Right now, they'd be lucky to just put one in play.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Pulled toward right center field. Under it is the center fielder. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting ninth.
Striding into the box, Javier Baez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Well, that's a good thing that pitch was above the strike zone, because a few inches lower, and that ball's right in his wheelhouse.
Lindor is up with it. Throw on to Napoli takes care of him. 2 away now.
The batter, number 24.
Dexter Fowler will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game.
Not really a good at-bat there. Forget getting out, but he didn't see any pitches as well.
Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. And he falls behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Jason Kipnis digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Second baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, some of Jason Kipnis' teammates affectionately call him Dirtbag because he has a habit of giving his body up and getting his uniform dirty on every play. You got to love a guy like that.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Into the box, Francisco Lindor, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Reached for and popped into the air, back behind second. Baez onto the grass, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting,
Mike Napoli strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Yeah, 2 outs, nobody on. Got a pretty good idea what he's going to do. He won't hold back here.
And Napoli can't connect there as that's by him for strike 2.
Well, that's just unfair right there. I mean, most guys throw a 91-mile-an-hour fastball.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... Leading off the inning, Chris Bryant, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
This one's flared toward left center. Lindor is under it to put it away, and it's a quick 1-pitch out to begin the 4th.
Boy, and he's come out with a plan against these hitters, and he's executed that plan to perfection here early on. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
So 1 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
You know, I can't help but notice how much he's getting ahead of the hitters right now. I'm told he's throwing around 80% first pitch strikes. That's way above average.
4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Kluber gets the sign. Here's the 0-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Well, very quickly, 5 pitches and 2 outs here in the 4th. Well, those are the kind of innings you love to have if you plan on working deep into a ball game.
Ben Zobrist stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance.
Well, the last time that was a fastball, and it didn't really look like he got all of it, but the velocity of the pitch probably helped it a little bit, and he just snuck it out of here.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And here's a dive by the center fielder, but it's off his glove. Kyle Schwarber will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
And that 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
He's set. Here it comes. Gets a small piece near the plate. Oh, he tries to force it into second, and it's too late. Number 40 gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
And in a spot like this, first and second with two-way, that's where he's at his toughest on the mound. He'll bear down and start finding the corners of the strike zone. Makes it very hard for you to score runs off him.
Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Michael Brantley is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Left fielder Michael Brantley.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2.
And for that guy right there, this is going to be an important inning. He's already given up 4 runs through 3. And you know, they need to get a minimum of 5, hopefully 6 innings out of him. So he needs to show something right here.
Back goes Fowler, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely.
Off the bat, I thought this thing might be caught, but it just keeps going and going, and he nearly got it out of here as he winds up hitting it off the track. He's into second base here with a leadoff double.
Jose Ramirez will stand in now with the runner at second following the leadoff double.
Yep, more hot water here to start the inning, and it's right back into that stretch again. And this is starting to become a theme for him.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well, this is pretty strange, guys. He's throwing a first pitch strike to every batter he's faced, and yet he's obviously struggling quite a bit. He's throwing strikes, but they're just way too hittable.
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. A lot of balls down in the zone in the last inning or so.
And I think that's in response to getting bit by those 2 home run balls. He might be a little leery of challenging guys right now, and I don't blame him. Keep it down there.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The 0-2 delivery. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
And this is a spot where, to me, you don't need to play home run derby here. I mean, if your last name is Pujols or Fielder, maybe. But for a guy like this, you just try to get on base and give your guys a chance to drive you in.
Lonnie Chisenhall is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
High and deep to straightaway right. Hayward racing back to the track, to the wall. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
This is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
It looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. Looks like this is going to be one of those times.
Here it comes on 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Number 30 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
This is the hardest first pitch to look for. You just can't wait long enough.
And not only is it a hard pitch to hit, but it sets up everything else. And you don't even need to have perfect location. Location's not as important when you're throwing that changeup early on.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. High and deep to right center field. Fowler looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Solo shot to right center as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, they're starting to make it look awfully easy out there. He gets a pitch he can handle. This becomes their second home run here in the inning, so they're starting to get some pretty good swings against him.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. Now this is cut and thrown to first. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Addison Russell heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Well, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
Now he'll step off and rethink this. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
And, you know, it's pretty safe to say that anytime you give a guy 7 runs of support here in the first half of a ball game, he's probably going to be okay out there. And he gets the first out of this inning here.
Settling in now, Jason Hayward. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Chopped foul right at home plate. And another foul ball. One run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
2 straight strikeouts here to start out the inning, but that's 8 for him now in the ball game. These guys have really had a hard time figuring him out.
Here's Javier Baez. Guess he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
On could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Progressive Field after this. Mike Montgomery is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here. Digging in now, Jason Kipnis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
I'll be back.
I guess.
Yeah, I'll be back. Mom?
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him in just 3 pitches.
Hammers it to deep right field. Hayward ranging back. Gone! It's a solo homer here for Jason Kipnis, as this is now a 7-run ball game.